left in New Orleans. So they got like free money or something from it anyway. But so we rented a car, went out to eat at like midnight. It was not midnight. At like 11 or so.
What?
And then we come back.
This was with Terry and Joe and Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, one. Alex said, "Good morning, everybody."
Maybe at midnight. We were eating at midnight anyway. Then we come back, get their bags, and Jonas and Christina are there too, and they rented a different car. But Pedro was asleep. I got to see him. And so, till like 10 the next morning. That's what we've been doing every single day, sleeping until about 10. And we went to Magic Kingdom. Okay, Disney World. You think it's like Kings Island, but it's huge. It's like got little parks, little Kings Island, big Kings Islands, and like 6 of them or so.
Monday
We went to Magic Kingdom. That's the place where the castle is. They have like Cinderella's castle, Belle's castle, Ariel's castle.
Did you see it? They have Rapunzel's tower.
They have Rapunzel's tower, and so we're walking, and there's like a little town, and it shows like, you know, when she's painting the purple with the yellow flowers, it has like that there, and it has her tower in the background. It was just so fun to walk all around. And they have some rides, like fun, crazy one. We didn't really go on those.
Alex went with you?
Alex.
Did you have fun with the
Alex Reed.
No.
Alex,
Their
their son.
brother, yeah. He was
Yeah.
there with y'all?
Like you can go on shows where you get in like a little ride thing and go around, and they have like animatronics telling like Ariel's story, or there's one where they sang "It's a Small World." It's the weirdest thing ever because it's just little like puppet thingies.
It's a small world.
Yeah, going through each store. What?
No.
Yeah, go on.
There was a ride called Space Mountain, and you go into it's like really dark and it goes really fast. It was our first fast ride there, so it was really fun. And then we went on to a Monsters Inc. show, and they
There's
put the
just a
spotlight
floor,
on
so you go in and you're just laughing.
and
Or
put
not, but, you know.
a spotlight on Uncle Joe, and they told him like to dance.
Like they would
get
put
up
random
and
people up on the
dance.
screen.
Yeah, it was so funny. At the
11.
11.
What's
and
the electric parade?
It's
lights
all
on it,
lights.
like
And so
everything
they have,
else
like,
is almost turned off.
Alice and Cinderella and Snow White
And
and the
King.
7 dwarves all coming down.
And then they
I have
had
pictures.
on that.
So you were at Magic Kingdom for the entire day until into the evening.
Yes,
And what did you pack lunches?
we went out.
Wake up at 10, eat breakfast, and then we leave around 12 or so. So we'd go there, walk around, eat at like 4 maybe, somewhere around there. And then, yeah, like 12 we'd come out of the park and go out to eat one night.
That's a terrible habit.
That's just what I was describing what it was.
Pirates of the Caribbean one, and you get on this. It's not really a fast ride or anything. You just get,
Ride around.
yeah, it's scenes, different things, and then you know, they just say,
It's called Stitch's Great Escape, and it was so fun. You go in, you sit around, and there's this big tube, and like Stitch comes in. He's like a level 3 prisoner. You know, he's like this big important thing, and then he comes in
and we all
and waits, and so he's walking around, and in your seats you have like speakers coming out, so it, like he'll walk around and it sounds like he's right next to you, like he steals someone's chili dog. He's like, my chili dog, you know. He's
and
right next to you,
the
and then he burps, and they
dog.
put out a smell, and it like smelled like chili dog, you know.
And then there's also something
Or
where
he's
it said
bouncing
tickle,
around,
tickle,
or yeah, and tickle, tickle, and like they blow air on your head, and it felt like it was him. It was just so fun. It was.
and then there were
fun.
teacups that you always see on the commercials.
You know the.
where you get and then you have to twirl them and twirl
You
them.
got to
Yeah,
do
with our
that.
nose.
It was
Yeah.
so fun.
Did you feel bad?
And we
no,
did-
but what Mr. Joe's cousin's son almost threw up. Poor kid. Anyway, she was like 7 years old. She had a Merida dress with a bow and arrow, and like yeah, and she had gotten a picture with Merida. That was her favorite.
Yeah, she was like 10.
Jacob was 10, and
11.
11, and Cassandra was
These other rides where you just, they weren't ice fun, but you just like go up and down. There was a lot of those everywhere.
Epcot was the second one on Sunday.
Sorry, that wasn't Monday, that was Saturday.
Saturday. Sunday, Epcot. It was that one's probably my favorite one. It's just a bunch of different worlds. Like you have like you know Chinatown and Germany and Italy and Morocco and stuff like that.
Because Mercy has to leave.
There was a lot of things there.
Well, she
Because
and
she don't
Miss
wanna
Claire.
go.
I'm
No.
going to go with Jonas Christina ride the other ride.
Oh my god.
And then,
Oh, well, while they were in the Princess Dinner, we went on this thing where it's a, you go in and it's like, you know, NASA, it was a blast-off simulation. So you go in and you're just in like a little room, 4 people, and you like blast off and it feels like you're going, you know, going off, and then like you have to, like there was a pilot and navigator, engineer, and click, like you know in Apollo 13, the guy who passed his day, Ken or whatever, he was like your speaker. He like comes and introduces the ride, and so then he tell you like pilot click second launch initiation or whatever, and so then you do all that, and it was really cool. It felt like this.
yeah, like
lunch
it
with
was
you
really good.
and
It was a
Eden.
3-course meal.
Who was it? You and Eden?
There was me, Eden, Cameron's mom, and Cameron's the
Mr. Joe's cousin's daughter.
Christina didn't go?
No, she stayed.
and then there was a racetrack, and you had to get on to you pushed on the gas, but there was these little thingies
So you
that
didn't
like
go
so
too
you
far.
didn't go like run
Just
into
one
someone else. Wheel was really hard to like it was hard to keep it in one place. Sam was behind me, and I was just running into each side to move. That's exactly how I was moving, and then at the end, it was so hard.
So what did you have at your princess lunch?
I had balls. They were big
meatballs?
Meatballs.
I said,
Baked
well, yeah,
meatballs.
meatballs and corn and mashed potatoes. Ice cream, this fruity ice cream.
Oh. Like sherbet?
No.
Oh, does Elma get it or something?
Princess ice cream. Go ahead.
Oh, and then and this one was really fun. You get on this seat, and then they raise you up, and there's a screen, and it looks.
It's
and
like
then-
IMAX.
yeah, and then
looks
it looks
like
like you're going through there, like you can go lower or higher.
Like we
and
went
then
over a
there's,
hill,
3
like a
and there's
ski
golf.
hill, you know, all those people below. It looked like you were actually, it was really
It was
fun.
so fun. We were like, oh, the whole time. And then we went over like the ocean, and the golf ball looked like it hit us or something.
And they were just sitting in the...
Yeah, you're just sitting there and your feet are dangling. You're like, oh.
It was
It was
fun.
really fun.
Oh my gosh.
And then we went to this aquarium thing. It was like, first you went on a little show ride telling Nemo's story or whatever. And then after that, you go into this room is called Turtle Talk, and it's where Crush comes up, and he like would, the little kids would sit in front, he'd talk to you, and like the little kids could ask questions. And I don't know how they did it, but he would like actually know who was talking. Like a little girl who raised her hand, he said, "What's your name, Michaela?" And she, you know, so he knew her name. You know, he's talking to her. And then another girl, named Michaela, he called on her, and so he's like, "Whoa, 2 Michaelas," you know.
Little boy raised his hand.
He's like,
if your name is Michaela, I'm gonna freak out. He came up and he's like, I learned that the human population of girls is named Michaela.
Yeah. We went to Animal Kingdom.
Wait, so this is Sunday, and where did you go and eat every night? Where did you?
We
I
went to
can't
different places.
Yeah. We went to
Where did y'all
Denny's.
sleep?
In a bed.
We all had our own room. They were all very. It was
In
a
a-
comfortable
At
bed.
Disney World?
No,
No,
in a condo.
I thought
really
it was,
close
I thought it was
to
gonna
we
be
drive in.
yeah, we rented a house.
After when we flew in Friday night, we ate at Denny's. Where did we eat Monday night?
So places like that, like
Yeah.
Applebee's and Ruby Tuesdays.
And we went to Old
I had-
Garden.
Pancakes.
Oh.
It was so fun.
Because it was just so late at night. This morning. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want like...
Ride at Animal Kingdom. Okay. At Mount Everest. Okay.
You know about those three.
Hurry, cuz.
At Mount, you go up this hill, like you start on, and then you go up this ginormous hill, and then like it stop you, and then there's like the shadow of like Bigfoot or something, and he like breaks the train tracks and stuff, and then you like swing somewhere else, and then like you go up, and then you see it.
How did you remember the whole ride?
Because it was
I don't
fun.
remember the whole ride.
Because they showed like train tracks, and they were upwards. This was before the
Whoa.
Yeah, it was just a fun
and so you're like,
You slept your hand on the couch?
No. Keep going.
and then then you would
Come on, Petra, we're
then
only
you
on
flew
the back end.
backwards, and then you would go down.
Yeah, you just did it really, it was a really fun, fast ride.
Did you see Lion King?
So my turn. I'm gonna talk about this Lion King. I took pictures and videos. You go into this big stadium. Well, not really big. This stadium theater place room, all in a circle, and in the middle, these 4 people came out, and it was a Lion King show, like a musical show. And so they come out and they talk a little bit, and then they would sing Lion King songs, and then they bring out platforms with Lion King animals on it, and people dressed up in African clothes coming out. And then they bring out trampolines and bars, and the monkeys come out. There are 4 guys, dressed in I don't know, yellow anyway, and they're doing all these gymnastic stuff. It was so awesome, and they're all singing all the songs like they did Be Prepared and Just Can't Wait. It was Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Oh, when they did that, so they had this guy, who symbolized Simba, and then Nala, a girl, and she's wearing a bird costume, and so they go up and they're dancing this cute ballet dance, and he hooks up a rope thing to her butt, and it pulls her up, and she's swings and flies around. It was so pretty. It was awesome.
And then there was this bus, right? There was this bus that you went on.
Safari.
And then you would go around and they'd tell you about the animals. You saw a black rhino, you saw a hippopotamus, and they were all real.
Oh,
Actual
Mercy.
animals.
Mercy, hi.
If you don't want it, we can trade. But look, which one?
Mermaid?
That is so I saw it, I was like, mermaid! Bring it in. Oh, yeah. We have,
That's so cute.
We see mermaid. Let's give the presents now.
Ariel.
That is too cute.
Oh, that'll be cute on you.
Mercy, that is really cute.
Percy, this one's for you.
Yeah, okay.
Let her open it.
Yeah, let Percy open it.
Open it.
I'm gonna guess it's a mug with princesses on it.
Open it.
Ron.
Sorry.
No, I like this better because I already have my Cinderella mug.
Good.
Yeah, with the little
It
spoon.
was
What's on it?
Nora. Guys, this is
What's
perfect
on it?
because
Because every time I'm at the beach, and I bought Bess one of these like this when she can come to the beach when she's in Costa Rica, and I wanted to buy one.
What's on? Hey, what's on
I'm
your
sorry, it
cup?
says Florida.
Ooh, Florida.
Oh,
Nay,
this is
this
lovely
one's
in
for
my
you.
new home.
Yeah.
Hey, no, you don't.
Purse,
get
what
to
you
see. Give me a hug.
That's too cute. If either of you don't like it, I got this one for myself, but if you want it,
I got an
you can have that. That's cute.
Oh,
I gotta go.
guys.
Wait, what should I wake up Isaac for his? Made out of Legos, like they have
They're actual
Maleficent,
size.
Prince Philip fighting. No, it's not actual size. Fighting Maleficent, breathing fire and him holding up the shield, and it's a big. The dinosaur is bigger than Petra. Dragon is bigger than Petra. It's huge, and they have all this stuff. And then we went into the Lego store, and we got Isaac a Darth Vader Lego. I don't know. First we saw this Vader, and we couldn't decide, and so
What'd you
then
get,
Mr.
Dawn?
Joe picked out this one.
What'd you get, Mom?
Mr. Joe.
Okay, so there's this other store too. You saw that bag I have. It's called this mismatch store, and everything's mismatched. And so Petra got soccer socks, and there's soccer socks.
Is there soccer socks?
Yeah, and there's only 3. They're all different colors, so you can wear mismatch. And I don't know if Macy would want them or not, so she doesn't. She can have my shirt, but I think she would pick one. Are sort of hidden. You'll just find them eventually.
Oh, okay.
What?
Oh,
You are a present.
How did you have time to hide them? I bet it's a present for me.
Oh, wait, we're.
well, I know. I just.
Hey.
Okay,
I
we're
want-
still at Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
Talk fast.
And Safari, I didn't
I made the work.
The dinosaur one was one of the first ones we rode when we got there. And it's just really, it just makes you move really, you jerk around a whole bunch, you go up hills and go down. It was really fun. It was just.
His life was called It's Tough to Be a Bug, and so it was 3D bugs.
She was so scared. She
So we got that. Well, first they would when we were waiting, they had music playing, but it was the buzzing of bugs and stuff. And Eden didn't like it either. I was holding her, and every time the music came on, she just cuddle up, and she didn't like the music. I was like, yeah. So, and then Hopper comes, and he's like, these humans don't like bugs, and then he sends these bugs after us, and they're all shooting and stuff. And then in the end, my feet were up, but everybody else started jumping because I guess they had like the
They're
feeling
like,
of bugs
"Oh,
running
please."
across their legs.
They said like, please
Oh, yeah.
stay seated.
Yeah,
for the
please let all the
cockroaches
cockroaches and bugs leave first, and then they feel all these bugs
And,
moving.
and we're sitting
And then
down.
so there, everybody's like putting their feet up and freaking out. I'm like, good, my feet are already up. And then you feel it like crawling on your butt. So
Oh,
then
it
I
goes
jump
past
up,
my
I'm like,
bottom. I jump up.
freaked out.
She grabbed my thigh at one point.
Yeah, I looked up because all the bugs were coming out. I like grabbed Petra. It was awful. Oh,
Really
that
fun
was
one
fun.
called Indiana
the
Jones.
first thing.
And it wasn't 3D glasses or anything. It was actual people.
You're like in a big
And then
stadium
it was saying,
watching,
and it did like stunts
showing all
too.
the stunts.
And then it was saying it was like your point of view of someone filming it.
Huh.
So you watched him actually act, and then they would be like,
and then
cut,
they cut
and
and
talk
tell
about all
you,
that
talk
stuff.
about.
And they told us about how like they used explosives. It was pretty
It was like
act.
they talked about his stunts and how they did them. Like they had the stunt double.
Mhm.
there.
Did it
And
look like him?
Yeah. sort of.
Not really. It didn't look like Harrison Ford. I mean, and then we did this thing called Lights, Motors, Actions, and it was stunts with cars. And so we sit in the big stadium again, and they're all down there, and they're like, you had the hero in the red car, and then like 5 or 6 bad guys in the black cars, and they were, moving all around, doing all that stuff. And like he jumped over this ramp. The car like jumped over, went in the air. First, it was like that, and moves around, and then he comes backwards and goes over it, and then they show you that he goes out to the side, and then they showed you on a camera how a different car had switched and come backwards. In this car, it was someone.
Looks like the car is going backwards, but really the driver is facing
the driver's
forward.
facing forward. Yeah. So that's what they did, and like a remote control car, like they have a life-size remote control car. They brought someone down from the crowd, this little boy, and he's controlling the car. And then they're just saying, okay, go forward and backward, and then the car like twirls. It's a person driving this remote control stuff.
Tower of Terror, and it's a hotel that it like 19 something, and they went to the Twilight Zone.
Ooh.
And so you go in that tower high-ish, and then they drop you a little bit, and then they bring you up farther, and drop you a little bit again, and bring you up farther, drop you again, and you be down and you like get out of it like
Yeah.
and you can like see the outside because they like open
Yeah.
the doors.
You when you're standing in line, it's a long wait, and waiting, they have like the hotel. It's like all covered in cobwebs and stuff.
And
No,
then
we went on that like 3
what is
times
this?
because we only on Tuesday. Let's go
Whoa.
to downtown. Walk through the world downtown, which is what I talked about.
And
5
all the
floors, and everything's for free. Yeah.
Free. Like your own ride that you created, which is really
Because we were gonna go to Universal Studios, but
Isn't that where we got in, oh yeah, I remember
Oh,
now.
that was
You
fun.
got into this little car area, and you go around, and you pick up these cannonballs, and then
And you shoot 'em at
there's
the
2
cars.
people,
it's
there's
like
2
bumper
people
cars,
with
but
me,
you can shoot
and then
them
you
too.
stick in the cannonball, and you aim and shoot at the spot where it like says to hit. It was fun.
Oh, Wreck-It Ralph the movie. They actually you've
There's
heard of
called
Wreck-It
Wreck-It
Ralph.
I've seen it.
What
Yes.
Jonah said it was cute. I want to.
It was
It
cute.
was fun.
And then there was Pirates, and
This is-
It's from all the girls.
have a screen, and you don't actually move, but there's these little things, these little air things that move the boat. So you're not moving forward, but it looks like you are, and you have to paddle these little thingies.
Yeah, it's fun.
And
This restaurant. It was so fun. You go in there, and it looks like a T-Rex time or whatever. Like the trees and the T-Rex and whatever. And that we had a
We
Russian
saw a
waiter
shirt.
there. A shirt.
there's a
A
shirt
shirt.
that had
Oh my gosh, we were gonna get it
that
fried.
had, yeah, we were gonna get it fried.
Like little
It
arms,
has
and
little
he's
arms.
trying to reach a lamp.
The magic lamp, and his nose is like
is
pushing
touching the
into
ground.
the
You can't reach it.
And then
And
he
he's
has a
wishing
bubble.
for big arms.
And it has
holding the lamp.
He's like,
Oh my gosh.
Spencer got one of those shirts.
Potterland!
What is that?
It was awesome. Universal. I don't even know what they are. It just had a bunch of movie places, I suppose.
And then
so they
there
have
was-
Hogwarts, the whole castle.
Yeah, they had Hogwarts, the whole castle.
Oh my gosh,
And-
no wonder it's 30,000 acres.
Well, I don't know if that's part of
30.
Disney World.
Yeah, it's not part of Disney World.
30,000 acres is Disney World is
30,000.
30,000 acres. In Disneyland, it's only 3,000.
Oh my word.
There was E.T.
Wait, I'm still on Harry Potter.
We haven't even gone to there yet.
I'm gonna start with him because it was the most important.
No, it
So
wasn't.
you go in, and it has the whole village of like Hogsmeade, which is this village right by
You
Hogwarts.
can eat the nasty food.
Yeah,
Not
they
even
have
nasty.
butterbeer there, which is the drink they always talk about.
I've had butterbeer.
Butterbeer.
It's
Mom, they let your kids drink.
No, we didn't eat it. We didn't drink it.
we didn't get it.
Nobody like wanted to get it, so I wasn't gonna say let's go have butterbeer. So, but it was there, and you could go in the village, like you could go in like the joke store that they always talk about in the book,
Yeah.
or the sweet shop.
Or the wand.
And there's a wand place, like where Harry bought his wand, which was in the wrong village. They didn't have Ollivanders and Hogsmeade. But anyway,
They can't just put it
you
somewhere
could go
else.
there. Yeah, so there, and we went in the castle to ride this ride, and it was fun because you could go around and you see all like the talking portraits and everything, and it was just so cool. And then you go on the ride and you go to different places, and then they'd also like stop and you'd have the screen and it'd be like IMAX and like you were flying with Harry Potter on his broomstick and stuff. It was really
There was E.T. Where
Ugh.
yeah, we
Yeah.
went on a bike ride with him to take him back to his country or to his
because
planet to
we had to
save it.
save him.
Oh.
There was Hulk to
Oh.
ride.
Oh, we
And
waited
it
in
took
line
forever.
for
80
minutes.
minutes.
It was pretty good. It was just
It didn't seem like
lots
80
of
minutes.
flips and turns
Was
and
Edie with you
twirls.
this whole time?
No.
She
Some of the times she was
with us
waiting
most
with
of the time.
Aunt
She would
Mary.
wait, like Misty on a ride.
Was it
Was it
you
you
guys
I would
and
not be able to
Christina?
just wait.
No, Christina was sick actually when we went to Universal and Thursday, and she came because she really wanted to go to Harry Potter. 'Cause she loves Harry Potter. I felt bad because she goes in there like she came late, whole line in the the castle to ride the ride we had already ridden, and
Not
they
the other
they
one that
closed
we
it
talked
before she
about.
got to ride, right before she got on.
Oh.
I felt so bad for her.
What if she had a cold or stomach?
She was just nauseous and.
A lot of things combined.
Yeah, because before he left, we were talking about it. She's like, I'm gonna max our credit card, getting a wand and a whole outfit and all that stuff.
Where is Jonas this whole time?
He was with us
he
except he left
a little bit.
Wednesday afternoon.
It's like a screen one too, and they sort of move you. It wasn't the greatest.
Most of the time when we
What about
stayed
Alex?
with Eden.
He
We weren't, and once we hit the water, the tube shot up and we all fell out of them too.
She
Like,
just
fly out.
did. She underestimated.
And I
us.
didn't think it was that shallow, so I didn't try to stop myself. I was just gonna, stop in the water, and then I scraped my face on the pool. Yeah, and Mr. Escobar was so worried. I was like, it's just a little scrape, it's fine. I mean,
Only
it was bleeding, but it wasn't
How's
bad.
your
It wasn't,
tooth? Did
gushing
it hit your
blood.
mouth at all?
No, my lip was swollen, but it was only for one day
Okay.
or half a day. Cats, we went swimming with the sharks in
Oh,
the water,
God.
and I was like,
Ew.
hey, are we gonna get to do that with my face bleeding? It was okay. You go in, you were wearing goggles and
tank,
snorkeling, and it was salt water and it was cold water too.
freezing.
And so you go in, you sit down, and
Did you
then
see through? Was it clear?
yeah, goggles. It was very clear water, and then he said put your face in water, just make sure you can do it, give one thumbs up, and then you would just start off, and you couldn't kick, so you had to paddle with your hands.
It wasn't that hard
Yeah, it wasn't hard at all.
Why couldn't you kick?
because it would
Because it
disturb.
disturbed the sharks, and you couldn't touch the bottom because it'd mess up the reef, and that's where the sharks were anyway. So no one would want to go down there anyway.
Did you see them?
Yeah, you
Yes.
could see them we were
They swim close
here,
to
they
you?
were
No,
down there.
they were at the
No.
bottom.
And there were stingrays in there, but their barbs had been taken out, and then we saw a dory fish.
You swim with sharks, bro.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then you come to this different spot and get off.
What if one of them decided to bite your face?
What if they were down there and they?
There are
didn't
lots
have
of people
sharks?
in there. They wouldn't
Okay.
go after Petra.
So good.
And then because we hadn't ridden some rides,
You wanted to, yeah.
and then we went to a haunted mansion.
Magic Kingdom with all the princesses?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you see Andy's toys?
We did from a distance the first day.
Did you yell, Andy's coming?
We were going
You
to,
know if you
but
yell
there,
that to the people who play Andy's toys, they fall down.
Fall down.
They pretend
Andy's
that they're toys
coming.
again.
Oh.
there was but I was going to go do it, but he was taking pictures with people, so I didn't want to do that.
Splash Mountain, it was all the,
Yeah, but they added
Characters from
rare
the Briar
goose and
Patch.
rare fox.
Bear
Yeah, there's lots of birds.
yeah, there
Bear
there's
fox
Bear
and bear
fox.
bear.
Bear.
Yeah, there's Bear Fox, Bear Bear,
Bear Bear.
Bear Rabbit, and then there's
Maybe not in
There's
those.
breath.
I know,
It's
it's
a different story.
And it was like, and then like it was like facing like this, or sideways, and then after the smoke
smoke
ended, it
was
was just like, and it like coughed, and this smoke came out.
First day we were there, we were at Magic Kingdom, and then we went back for the last few hours. The last day, but on the first day at the end, they had like fireworks, a big, it was really pretty fireworks.
Yeah.
And then they had Tinkerbell. She was up at the top, and they had a zip line, and she's all like glitter, like lights all over, and she comes down the zip line over the crowd. It was really
Did
cool.
she have little fairy dust in her?
I think so. I can't remember.
Gethsemane.
But it's not
Singing
pictures.
songs.
She's telling
To
us.
make the crowd, yeah, like they had playing music, and so they did like Under the Sea and Ariel's,
Yes, I can.
swimming around. Right, because they had the Belle's Castle way back there is like in the background, and then
Wait, she has her own
they have
castle?
the village.
Yeah, it's the beast. The
Well,
beast
I don't
is
know if like
Did
there's
you go
anything
to the
in
castle?
it.
there. No.
Because
You
I don't
didn't
know
see
if it
Lumiere?
might just be a
You didn't go get her books?
You didn't see Lumiere or
No, but we were in the Gaston's village. There's a village right below the castle, and there's a big statue of Gaston holding like a.
And he has
beer
like
keg
a beer
thing,
right here.
And
it's,
then
like,
the
holding it
food's
like
down
this.
there, and it's a fountain. And then the plaque says like, to the humble village, a tribute to Gaston, to the humble people of my village, from me, Gaston. And then I don't know, I had home there too.
What
Well,
characters
we
did you
merry-go-round
meet?
too.
Did you meet all those characters?
No, but
We
you
couldn't meet all of them.
you
They
have to
weren't all
wait
there.
in line to see. When Petra's at the dinner, they were walking around there. No, because they'd be mobbed. So I think, and then they went to go they dropped us off, and then went to go pick it up, but we fell asleep.
I
before that.
after packed.
We packed a little.
Or they brought back the pizza?
Yeah, and I think they brought it back and we were all asleep. But we ate it this morning.